and welcome. My name is Jen and today is workout number 83 here at home. And today we're going to slow it on down and we're going to take some stretching. We haven't done very much stretching in the last 83 days. So today it is. I'm going to do our stretch workout today with a chair. So feel free to grab a chair. Now, of course, you could do all these things in a seated position, on the floor if you'd like, or if you'd like to take your exercises standing. Do listen to your body. This is your workout. But we're going to go through and we're going to try to stretch ourselves out a little bit today. I'm going to play some fun music. It's copyright-free music today, so it's a little slower, as you know, we are going to go through and take those nice relaxing stretch movements today. Do listen to your body, and I'm going to hit play on our music and we're going to get it started. We can do this. Now we're going to start off seated in that chair. I want you to think about drawing that belly button into the spine, sitting it up nice and tall, using that nice posture. We're going to take those arms down and to the side and take a nice big inhale up. And exhale it out. Making sure we're reaching out and through those fingertips, inhaling it back up. And exhale. And inhale it up. And exhale. And inhale it up. And exhale. Now we're going to take a side bend, taking one arm, flowing it over into the side, and bringing it back up. And the other side. And back to that other side. And one more. And bringing it back into the center. Let's take that inhale up. We're going to take a nice big forward fold, reaching it down and towards those toes. Now listen to that body and only take it down as far as comfortable with those hips, okay? And if you can only take a half bend, you can bring it to the knees or reaching it all the way down into those toes. Slowly drawing it back up. And inhale it up. And forward fold. Slowly drawing it back up. Let's take one more. Inhaling it up. And bringing it forward. And slowly drawing it back up. This time we're going to take a nice big inhale up. And we're going to reach for one knee and we're going to draw it up and into the chest. Taking that nice stretch. And release. And inhale it up. Reach for that other knee, drawing up and into the chest. And release. Let's inhale it back up. Reaching for that first knee, drawing it up and into the chest. And we're going to reach for that foot and cross that leg over. Ooh. Sitting it up nice and tall. You can apply a little pressure to that leg, really feeling that stretch through that hip, through those glutes. Now let's take an inhale up. And we're going to take that forward fold. Now you can reach over that leg or you can bring those arms to the leg. Feeling that nice stretch through the glute. You got it. And sitting it back up. Let's inhale it up. And taking that forward fold over that leg or to the leg. Listen to that body. You got it. And bringing it back up. And then slowly we're going to release that leg. Take that inhale up. And we're going to reach for the other knee. You Got it. Reach for that foot, taking that leg, crossing it over. You got it. Now let's take that inhale up. Well, this side is definitely tighter than the other side. And you can bring it to the leg, or you can reach it over that leg. Listen to that body. Sitting it back up. Let's inhale it back up. And taking that forward fold, either over the leg or to the leg. And slowly drawing it back up and releasing that leg. Oh, shake them out just a little bit. We're going to take that nice big inhale up this time. Then we're going to open up that chest. Trying to clasp behind the back where you can reach for that chair. Taking that gaze up and towards the ceiling. And release those arms and roll those shoulders back. And inhale it back up. And let's open up that chest. Clasping for those hands or reaching for that chair. Release those arms. Roll those shoulders. Do it again. Bring it on up. And stretch just a little bit further each time. Like I said, you can reach for that chair or for those hands. And release. Roll those shoulders. Let's take one more. Inhale it all the way up. And clasping those hands behind the back or reaching for your chair. And release those arms. And roll those shoulders. You got it. We're going to take that inhale back up. This time we're going to take a slight torso twist. We're reaching for one side. And bringing it back to the center. And let's inhale it up. Taking that twist to the other side. Really breathing into those tight areas. Releasing it back to the center. We're going to go back to that first side. Taking that nice big inhale up. Taking that twist. Think about twisting from the belly button. And bringing it back to the center. Inhaling it back up. And let's take one more side. And bringing it back to the center. I'm going to roll those shoulders back, alternating. You got it. Loosening up those shoulder blades. And let's take that inhale back up. We're going to reach for one knee, drawing it up. Now you can switch to under that leg and extend. You can try to reach for that toe. Wherever that stretch takes you today, stretching through the back of that leg. Bring it back in. And lower it down. Inhale it up. And reaching for that other knee. Drawing it in. And extending it out. First you can always try to reach for that toe. Woo! A little tight. And bringing it back in. And lowering it down. This time we're going to take that inhale up. And we're going to take a forward fold and we're going to extend the leg and reach out towards the toe. Now, of course, if you can only reach to the knee, take that stretch wherever feels best for your body. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Trying to release any tension in the back of that leg. And let's draw it back in. Let's inhale it up. And extending that other leg out, reaching for the other toe. Taking those inhales and exhales. Releasing that tension. And slowly drawing it back in. This time we'll take that inhale up. We're gonna go back to reaching for that knee, drawing it in and towards the chest. Extending that leg out. You can reach for that toe, one hand, both hands, or keep it behind the leg. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of the leg. And let's bring it back in and lower it down. And let's inhale it back up. And reach for that other knee, drawing it up. And extend it out. You can reach for that toe. Bring it back in and lower it down. We're going to go back to that forward fold, extending one leg out and reaching for that toe. And slowly draw it back in and inhale it up. And extending that other foot out. And slowly drawing it back in. Now we're going to rotate that body just slightly. So one leg is coming to the side, the other one is going to come out to the front. We're actually going to extend that leg to the back. So we're going to take and reach that leg into a nice modified lunge, using that chair to help support us. Now we're using that knee to help keep our body upright, feeling that nice stretch through that hip flexor. And then we're going to reach that arm all the way up. Bringing the arm down, bring the leg in, and we're going to rotate ourselves to the other side. Bringing that other leg out, taking this leg and extending it to the back, taking it into that nice modified lunge. Feeling that nice stretch through the front of the hip flexor. Got it. And then let's reach that arm up. Releasing that arm, releasing that leg, rotating ourselves back to the front. We're going to do it one more time on each side. So let's go ahead and rotate back to that first side. Extending that leg into that nice lunge. Feeling that nice stretch through that hip flexor. And then let's draw that arm up. And releasing the arm, releasing that leg, and rotating ourselves back to the front. We've got one more side to go. Taking that leg out, we're going to extend it into that lunge, and then when we're ready, we're going to draw that arm up. Going to release the arm, release that leg, and bring ourselves back to the front. Shaking it out just a little bit. We're going to make sure that we're sitting with both of our sits bones on the chair, making sure that both of our feet are planted onto the floor. We're going to take a nice inhale up. We're going to take that nice forward fold, reaching it all the way down and towards those toes. This time keeping that body there, adjusting if you need to. We're going to take both hands to that right foot, or whichever foot you're reaching for it. If you're mirroring me, go to your left. And then we're going to take and open up that body with a nice little twist. Really breathing into any tight areas in the torso, the ribs. Bringing it back down. And we're going to take it to the other side. Reaching both hands to the other foot. And then opening ourselves up. And bring it back down. Bring it back to the center and let's slowly roll it all the way back up. You got it. We're going to take that inhale back up and bringing it back down into that forward fold. Taking both hands and reaching for one foot. And then opening up that chest to the outside with that nice twist. Woo. Bring it back down. Bring it to the center. Take it to the other foot. And let's open it up. And bring it back down. Bring it to the center. And let's roll it all the way back up. You got it. We're going to take that inhale back up. And bring those arms back down. We're going to roll those shoulders back. Got it. And then taking one arm across that chest, we're going to reach up and stretch through that shoulder. Got it. And switching arms, bringing the other arm across, taking that nice stretch. And let's go back to that first side, taking that nice stretch in the shoulder, arm across that chest, using the other arm to help deepen that stretch. And of course, we got one more time on the other side. Feels so good. Go ahead and release those arms. Shake them out just a little bit. You got it. Now this time we're going to tap that shoulder, grab that elbow, and reach it up and stretching through those triceps. Now, we can deepen the stretch by taking it into a bind. We're going to release that arm, reach it back, and try to reach for those fingertips. So reaching behind the back like so. Really feeling that stretch. And when you're ready, slowly releasing that bind and releasing those arms. We're going to take the other arm, tap that shoulder, grab that elbow, and stretch through those triceps. And if you're ready, we're going to release that arm, try to take it to that bind. One side's always easier than the other. Oh, I can reach both sides today. Really breathing into any tight areas in the shoulder, the tricep. And then slowly, when you're ready, release that bind and shake out those arms. You got this. We're going to do it one more time on each side. So go ahead and tap that shoulder, grab that elbow, bringing it up and over. The buns in the way. And then releasing that arm and trying to take it into that bind. Reaching for those fingertips behind the back. One side's always easier than the other. This is my easier side. You got it. Doing awesome. And then slowly releasing those arms out of that bind. We're going to take the other side. We got one more to go. Tapping that shoulder. Grab that elbow. Bringing it up and over. You got it. Now go ahead and release that arm if you'd like. Try to take into that bind. Ooh, this is my harder side. Ooh, I think I can, I think I can. Ooh. Breathing into those tight areas, trying to release any tension. And slowly, when you are ready, release those arms. Roll those shoulders back. Shake out those arms just a little bit. We're going to go to some nice gentle neck stretches. So we're going to take, and with a gentle pressure on that head, and just barely tapping that hand onto the head, we're going to take that ear towards that shoulder, extending that other arm out with that palm up. And let's switch sides, taking that gentle neck stretch to the other side, taking that palm up. Taking those nice inhales and exhales, really breathing through any tension or tightness that you might be holding on to in that neck. Slowly releasing, roll those shoulders. Now we're simply going to take our gaze over that shoulder. Now you can use that hand to slightly stretch that chin towards the shoulder, or you can simply just try to turn that head. And then taking our gaze over the other shoulder. Again, you can always tap that chin. Try to deepen that stretch just slightly. Make sure you're not putting too much tension or pressure. And taking our gaze back to the front. Now we're gonna look down, feeling that nice stretch to the back of the head. Now, of course, you can always take those hands behind the head, just feeling a little bit deeper stretch. Really inhaling and exhaling. Releasing the hands, bringing that gaze back up to the front. Now we're going to take our gaze up towards the ceiling. Simply looking up, feeling that nice stretch to the front. Bringing your gaze back to the front. You got it. We're going to go back over that shoulder. Bringing it back to the front. And taking our gaze over the other shoulder. And back to the front. And let's look down. And then taking our gaze back to the front and then looking up. And bring it back to the front. We're going to take one more gentle neck, palm up. And switching sides. Got it. Releasing your head, roll those shoulders back, shake it out a little bit. We're going to take another nice big inhale up. Taking that forward fold, reaching down and towards those toes. We're going to let that head fall and drop between those legs. And you can deepen the stretch by trying to reach through or the outside or to the center of that chair. Really folding yourself in half and letting that head fall and relax. Or you can keep those arms to the side. Whatever feels best for you. We're going to shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Try to release any additional tension we might be holding on to in that neck. Into our nose. And shaking the head yes. And then slowly rolling it all the way back up. You got it. Now we're going to cross that leg over this time. And we're going to take a nice big inhale up. And we're going to take that torso twist, taking it over towards the side, using that leg to help some leverage. And bringing it back to the center. Let's switch that leg, crossing the other leg over. And we're going to inhale it up. And take that twist to the other side. And releasing it back to the center. Let's switch that leg, taking the other leg over. Take that inhale up. And take that nice twist. And back to the center. We got one more leg. We got this. Inhale it up. And rotate that body. And bringing it back to the center. We're going to uncross those legs, taking those legs just a little bit wide. We're going to drop one shoulder down. Feeling that nice twist in that body. Bringing that shoulder across to the opposite side. And bringing it back up. And let's bring the other shoulder down. And bring it back up. And bringing that other shoulder down. And bringing it back up. And to the other side. And bringing it back up. And those legs together. We're going to extend those feet out to the front. And we're going to inhale it up. And we're gonna slowly walk ourselves down those legs. Trying to reach for those toes. You got it. Doing good. And then slowly drawing it on up. Let's take it back up. And bringing it forward. Walking it down towards those toes. And bringing it back up. We're going to take those knees back in. We're going to inhale it up. We're going to draw one knee up. And we're going to roll that ankle around. Got it. Rolling in both directions. Let's flex that foot. Point that toe. Flex it. Point it. And release. Inhale it up. And reach for that other knee. Drawing it up. And then let's roll the ankle around. Snap, crackle, and pop, let me tell you. And then the other direction. Woo-hoo. And flex that foot. Point that toe. Flex it. Point it. And release. Ooh, I'm going to scoot forward just a little bit as I'm going to finish this up right here. I'm going to take another nice big inhale all the way up. And I'm going to exhale. I think I got too close. And we're going to inhale it back up, bringing those palms together, bringing it down and knee to heart center. And we're going to take a nice little namaste. And let's do one more, because I love to end it with a hug. Bring those arms back up, bring it down halfway, and give yourself that nice big hug. Hug yourself, love yourself, guys. You guys did an amazing job today. I hope you enjoyed today's stretch. I know I needed it. Do make sure that you're stretching after your workouts. It's so very important to keep those bodies flexible and limber. And, you know, we're only as old as our spine is flexible or something like that. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for today's workout. And we will do it again tomorrow.